Moving to Unreal Engine changed everything for Blitz. Now we have the power to improve graphics, effects, and physics. After the last test, we received a huge wave of feedback from you. We listened, we analyzed, and we've made changes to the things that raised the most questions. And thanks to the new engine, we can respond faster and do more. We've made a lot of visual improvements, many of them subtle, but all of them important. New grass, more detailed outlands, dynamic shadows, upgraded textures, new fire and smoke effects. Together, they create a richer visual experience and make battles feel more immersive. Our goal is to keep the look and feel you're used to, but make it even better. During the last round of testing, we collected your feedback and used it to fine-tune some of the changes. One of the concerns raised during the previous test was FPS drops. We've already made several improvements to performance and will be testing them in the upcoming Ultra test. It's still a work in progress, and optimizing performance across all devices remains one of our top priorities. Your feedback and test data play a key role in helping us get there. Some players noticed that the image looked blurry in certain moments. We've adjusted the settings and visual parameters. That blur effect is now gone. Another point of feedback was the color scheme of the battle UI. It felt unfamiliar and too bright. We've brought back the classic colors: green for allies, red for enemies. We've also improved how the HP bar responds to damage. It's much clearer and more readable than in the previous test. Some players found certain UI elements, like status notifications and ribbons, too small. We've improved their readability. Mobile players asked for more control over the interface, especially the ability to move command buttons. We're fixing that. To keep things familiar, national voiceovers will stay enabled by default. But if you're curious to try something new, you can now switch to commander voiceovers in the settings whenever you like. The physics system has been completely reworked. In the past, it was simplified. Now, it's fully simulated, with real friction, sliding, and track-to-surface interaction. Tank movement now behaves much closer to how real vehicles respond. But at the same time, we're keeping the gameplay dynamic and fun, with a few smart compromises. For example, tanks can flip, but they'll always land back on their tracks. At first, the new physics might feel unusual, but very quickly, you'll start to notice the positives: better control, more weight, more immersion. And if something gets in the way of fun, we'll keep tuning it based on your feedback. For example, some players noticed a drop in speed during turns or tank behavior that fell off. We are already adjusting individual parameters to bring back that familiar Blitz handling. We've seen comments saying that tanks feel slower in the Reforged update. We looked into it, and yes, there was a difference. We've adjusted it, and now tanks move at the same speed you're used to. Some players mention that aiming and camera movement feel different, even with the same settings and sensitivity. We've made a number of improvements in this area to make the experience smoother and more responsive. You'll be able to test these changes yourself and share your updated feedback. We've added a new armor penetration highlight system. It's more intuitive and helps quickly assess whether a shot is likely to go through. If you want to try it out or explore the combined mode, you can switch between all available options in the settings. These changes aren't final. We're continuing to improve the game, and your feedback is a key part of that process. We want to test all of this together with you. Join the Open Ultra test and tell us what you think. Your opinion matters. We're building this game together.